Okay, for number 9, it says they have dimes and quarters. So let's see what we would do here. So in this one, it's possible we might not be able to use the table to get a system, but we can still use it to organize our data. So let's see what we have. So we have our table. Across the top is the number of coins, the value times the value equals the dollar amount, right? And then we have dimes and quarters, right? And this is the mix. The value of a dime is 0.1. The value of a quarter is 0.25. So let's see what they give us. We have $5.50 total. $5.50 total. And then he has 8 more quarters than dimes, right? 8 more quarters. So if I have D dimes and Q quarters, right? So that means this is 0.10D. This is 0.25D, or Q, sorry. Okay, so now the tricky part is they didn't tell us how many total coins. So we have to use this information, right, that it's D and Q, to come up with the first equation. It says he has 8 more quarters than dimes. So that means that the number of dimes is number of quarters plus 8, right? He has 8 more quarters. Oh, 8 more quarters than dimes. I take that back. So let's erase that. So that means that Q, the number of quarters, is 8 more than the number of dimes, right? So he has 8 more quarters than he does have dimes. And then the second equation is going to come from this third column, right? So we get 0.10D plus 0.25Q equals 5.50, right? So now let's see, substitution jumps right out, right? Because we could take the D plus 8 and put it in there. So let's do that. We have, this is our system. We have the second equation becomes 0.10D plus 0.25Q, but Q is D plus 8, equals 5.50. So 0.10D plus, we distribute, 0.25D plus 0.25 times 8 is 2, equals 5.50. So 0.10D and 0.25D is 0.35D plus 2 equals 5.50. Subtract 2 from both sides, we get 0.35D equals 3.50. Now we'll come up here, right? And we get 0.35D, right, equals 3.50. Divide by 0.35, and we get D equals 10, right? So 10 dimes. Now this question, let's see if it asked for both. It said, how many quarters does he have? Okay, so we found dimes. So now we could take this equation, right, quarters, and get quarters equals dimes plus 8, 10 plus 8, so quarters equals 18. And, sorry, I apologize, we can't box that, right? We can't box that. We would get Q equals 18, and then we would write 18 quarters.